flood begins to alter the atmosphere. Far of the planet.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Halo Combat Evolved. I don't remember what part this is, but I am trying right now to not get killed by the flood. So last episode we made it, we're in the library right now, trying to get the index, whatever that is, to stop the flood. So we've been fighting wave after wave of the flood to sort of survive this whole fiasco. Right? I'm dead. Uh-oh. Ammo. Oh no. Please die, please die, please die, come on. Okay. Alright, we did it. That part was insane. Holy crap. And we're back to 1 health again, obviously. Freaking fantastic. Bullshit. Bye. Imagine how gory this game would be if it was like a Doom. Almost as bad as Doom, you know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool though, honestly. I'd totally be down with that. If I can hit them from all the way down from them, I can't hit them anymore. Can. Do a lot of damage. Okay. Yep. We're just cruising along. Cruising as long as we can. Alright, we did it. We're good. God dang it. Oh, you guys need to just back off. Come on. Oh, okay. Oh, dicks. Dicks. No! I shouldn't have rushed. I should have backed up. Oh, he blocked my bullet. You stupid. Again, you flood. Gee, these guys just get crazy all of a sudden. I got shotgun shells. Dude, I miss when The Walking Dead was a good show. Like, season 1 was one of my favorites. Season 2, even though it was so slow, I enjoyed that. Because it was still more worried about the zombies than freaking people. Like, now the show is always like, oh, zombies are pretty easy to kill. It's the humans you gotta watch out for. And, I mean, I guess, I know they're trying to imply, oh, that, fucking humans are more evil than zombies. And they are, because they're trying to survive the zombies. But, I mean, literally. Because, I mean, I know they gotta give there has to be, like, evil, like, something greater than the zombies, or whatever. But, and you're right, people will actually form groups to survive and stuff, but, I mean, I don't know, like, every season's the same with, alright, here's a new group of people, guess what, they're the bad guys, guess what, their leader's the main villain of this series, but he's a total douche. But they never have, like a villain that's actually, like a guy that's actually trying to protect his people and do a good job, because, like, instead of just murdering everyone like Negan did. Like, if they had an actual villain in the show that actually talked to, like, who's actually like, I'm sorry, Rick, I have to do this. I need to do this for my people. They're not gonna survive without it. It's like, I can't let you do that, man. You know, that like something like where we're torn on whose side we want. You know, like, they're both good people. It's just one of them's gonna have to go, one of them's not. Like, for example, spoilers for Fallout, by the way. If you haven't played it yet. But, like, they're right, like, so you get into the Institute, which is supposed to be this big evil group, and they just throw a bombshell at you, and you're like, holy crap, do I choose the people I've been helping this entire game, or do I start going against them? So, and I like that because it's supposed to be a gray area for like, you and your choices. It's a gray area. It's basically saying no one's going to be happy with how this goes. Like, the choices you make, you have to live with, and I love that about it. Walking Dead, though, it's always like, all right, Rick's group's always the good guys. Watch them struggle against the evil threat that's never been seen on the show before. Like, they've seen the governor, they've seen everybody else. Like, it's the same guy, just change his looks, his name, and how brutal you guys show him as on the show. Like, to me, the governor was more memorable than Negan, just because he wasn't doing it because he was just doing it to do it. The governor killed his own people. Like, that's worse than the governor, or than Negan. Also, Negan doesn't rape people. The governor did. So, explain that shit to me, game. Walking Dead. I mean, I know Negan's more brutal in his teachings and his lessons and stuff, but the governor was an all-around, like, evil man. I actually never knew that he actually wasn't the original guy. His name was Philip, which is actually true. But they never specified that in the show. Only reason I found that out was because of the comics. But it showed like a thing like, welcome, like, come back to us, Phil, whatever his last name is, on the show, on a wall. And you're like, who? He's like, oh, he just stole that name off the wall. No, that's his actual name. Like, that was his original name in the show. But for some reason, the show doesn't tell you that. It just throws you in there and we're like, oh, well, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
Yes, the Covenant are retarded. But they're awesome at the same time. Uh-oh. I need that gun back. Sorry. Oops. Alright. Well, this fucking gun's gonna go bad in 2 seconds. Alright, we're fine. But, you know, yeah. So, that's my 2 cents on The Walking Dead. I used to love the show. Because I used to love the realisticness of, oh, okay, there's these zombies. Here's my plan. We're gonna get the car and we're gonna do this. Like, and I know that they're always like, well, people get bored of zombies. Not if you make the zombies interesting, which you didn't. I mean, like, yeah, them getting trapped up on the wall or whatever, like, take away their guns or something, you know? Like, make them actually have to struggle to survive instead of just shooting everything every 2 seconds. Like, the original episodes of the show actually had, like, inventive parts to it, because they actually had to, like, think of ways to survive. But now that Rick's gonna be gone, and Carl's dead, which I don't get that fiasco. I'll talk about that in a second. Like, Glenn's gone, but they faked Glenn's death out with the dumpster. Honestly, I hated it at the time, but thinking back on it now, I thought that was a way better way if he had died that way, because it was so shocking. So, like, holy shit, he just killed off Glenn. Like, he died a terrible death too. He still died a terrible death with how Abraham died. I still cried with that part. But, like, you were kind of expecting that Glenn was gonna die then, because he was the original guy that got killed that way in the comics. So they were gonna, obviously, because Abraham is not Glenn's right-hand man. Daryl isn't Rick's right-hand man, even though they made him out to be in the show, because it was always Glenn. Because Glenn has always been there since the beginning. Glenn was Rick's best friend, not Daryl. But the show had always been Rick, Daryl, and Glenn as the main 3 characters, like the main 3 good best friend good guys. Which is why I like season 1 so much, because, like, it shows them build that up a little bit. But yeah. Oh, and also I don't get how they killed off Carl. That just didn't. That was stupid. I wanted to give Rick a reason to not kill Negan. Because he realizes, hey, I'm a better man than Negan is, but I'm gonna make him suffer the rest of his life. That's what I would do. That's what he should have done, but no. Just screw the pooch on that one. And I like how they immediately... Oh, shit. I'm fucked. Yep. But I just... all the way back here? Wow. Okay. No, but I enjoyed... I really enjoyed how they're like... Season 7 hasn't already started yet. And you already get the biggest bombshell of the show. Rick's leaving the show. So you're like, well then why the fuck why would I watch this? I mean, I know there's other characters, but like, he's been there since the very beginning. So that means the only original characters left on the show, while Morgan left, he went to Fear the Walking Dead. Which, actually I feel like has become a better show than The Walking Dead because it's unpredictable. And that's why I like it so much, because it's an unpredictable show. I don't know, like, how do you screw up a show that bad? Like, it had a wonderful formula. It was The Walking Dead. It's a great comic storyline. It still does, but they... Granted, everybody kind of didn't like the all-out war with Negan just because it was the same thing as all-out war with fucking every other bad guy in the show. Which, you know... Hey, it's their plan, it's what they wanted to do, they can do it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's just, you know. I have not talked about this game at all in a while. I do apologize. I've just been rambling on about Walking Dead, which I know everybody is talking about. I'm kind of fitting that it's the episode where there's zombies and shit. Whatever. We got...
Naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization would
Okay. Chill the fuck out, bud. Okay, don't pay attention to that stuff. Fucking... Did he just blow himself up? Okay, we did it. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I rambled on about Walking Dead for a good 20 minutes. That's not good. But I mean, like, yeah, I know this game has like, oh, we're about to get killed by the Covenant or whatever. Like, we've never won. But I just love the mystery and the feel of this game. The Halo Reach. Every Halo game has fantastic atmosphere. In Halo ODST, when you're as the rookie, you really do feel alone in the giant city. That's honestly one of my favorite games. I can't decide which one's my favorite. I say every single one's my favorite, just because everyone has that part in it where it's my favorite. I will say though, Halo 5, I like the fluidity of the combat in that one. Not sure I'm a big fan of the armor, and like you can only pick fucking a set piece of armor. Like they only ever did that correctly on Halo Reach. I mean, you could customize your armor in the Halo 3 and Halo ODST, Halo 3 ODST. I don't think you could do that in Halo 2. But like, how do you, like, why would you go back to that? Because you know, everybody likes to customize their own Spartans, and I think that they didn't do that was because they, not to bash on 343, because they were kind of lazy about it, because they didn't want to have to like replicate everybody's armor, every variation into the game. What you could have done in this, you know. But honestly, though, I don't feel like that would have been that hard to do. I really don't. Oh crap! I'm out of ammo. Oh no. Okay. Give me that. Shit. Give me that. And we're okay. Alright, see, now this is where the game gets fucking ridiculous. Because now I have to freaking walk through this whole part again. In all my times as a Halo, like I love Halo, I hate this mission. I don't hate it, but I'm always like, oh frick, I gotta go through this whole crap again every time. Because it's annoying more than anything, because you're trying to make it through all the Covenant, all the Flood, and it's just. This is a pain in the ass. I don't want to freaking... Like, they really upped the amount of Flood in this game. I mean, the other ones has better, more, like, stronger looking Flood and stuff. But, like, this one, like, you actually feel like you're actually surrounded and you're actually entrapped in a tiny place. Like, when I was younger, this gave me nightmares. No joke. This is the thing that terrified the living hell out of me as a kid, because like it's the freaking Flood, like these goddamn aliens that just like take over your body. And if you read the books, Private Jenkins, the guy that we took the helmet from and used his helmet, he's not dead right now. Nobody, because the books are actually canon. A lot of people aren't dead. Okay. Calm down. Because the Flood that took over Private Jenkins was like deformed and malnourished or weak or something like that. And so, as luck would have it, they take him back with them on. Because there's other humans on Halo still. Which, I mean, it's never implied in the game, but I mean, honestly, if you think about it, where the hell would all these humans be coming from? Like, they need a forward base to relax and stuff. Gosh, dang it, dude. Die already. Good night. Okay. Oh, that was way too long.
Please stay close. Time is short.
Yep. Die. Alright. How many more levels are there? I think this is the last one though. I believe the guy said there was like 7 levels that you had to go through. Alright, what else could I talk about? I could discuss Attack on Titan and how much I just strongly... I don't dislike the new season's intro and outro. But they're just so... To me, it's so boring. I just could not... I can't get behind it. But the other ones are so hyped. This one's like, oh, it's really mellow and like it has feelings because it's like showing you, hey, these were kids once, and now look at them with their innocence. Like his innocence is gone because they've killed humans and whatnot. Which it's a powerful thing. It's a powerful way to have to do that, like to show, like mess with your fan base, like their emotions and stuff. But we wanted Attack on Titan to be like emotional and like but like hype. It's not hype. It's just like I feel really sad for these characters. It would have been great as an outro instead of an intro. And the intro and the outro, I don't even. I get it. It's about Historia, but they don't. It's just. You walk through here. Never mind. I can't go through there. I wish though, but I can't. And oh shit, I'm actually out of ammo. This is bad. Please tell me there's just one more. Oh yeah, we're dead. This is it. I believe we're on the last level. Yep. 4th floor, dual guns and key to super weapons. We did it. We have now officially made it to the final floor. We have to go up one more. Oh shit. Kill him. Kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. Oh, there's no weapons right here. I helped you guys out so much. You're but fucking welcome. You die from that. Attaboy. Oh, okay. Alright. We're back in the fight. But, okay. I'm gonna have to actually end it here. And I'll come back to it in the next part. I know I just said that in the last part, but I'm just trying to get this episode out done in bulk. So I will see you guys next time. Yeah. Bye bye.